Hello and welcome back to OJ Coaching. If this is your first time on this channel, like, share and subscribe to our channel. We're committed to bringing you inspirational and educational videos to support you in living a disciplined and a successful life. Today we're talking about unleashing the genius within. Who is a genius? A genius is someone with exceptional intellectual or creative power or other natural abilities. So this could exist in a general sense or in a particular area where someone really stands out as being exceptional. Thomas Edison said, genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Contrary to what many believe, that a genius is someone who is naturally gifted. Today, I want to talk about this topic, and I'm considering it as, is genius nurture or nature? Now, I have the opportunity to work with some young children who display the abilities of a genius, or in some cases, people call them prodigies. Now, a prodigy is someone who is able to learn something exceptionally well compared to others. And genius is usually defined as something more attributed to nature. But I began to think about these children. We had an event a few days ago and we're celebrating some of them who were really exceptional, studying above their grade level, excelling more than their peers and their mates, as you will find this in a general sense. And I began to think that if many other parents would discover what the parents of these children have discovered, they will have more geniuses and prodigies. Because all these children just display abilities. Yes, well, to be fair to nature, to be fair to what God has put in each person, some are more gifted than others. But then, even those who don't seem to be more gifted than others, with these things that their parents have discovered, they can actually become geniuses. Now, I want to talk about those three things today, and it applies not just to children, but even to adults, even to anyone who wants to become a genius. Before I talk about those three things, why is it important for us to talk about ingenuity, the capacity that geniuses possess? We need ingenuity because it helps us to solve problems in the society. It helps to shape the society. It helps to advance the society. It helps to improve the conditions of living. It helps to move things forward. So either you're looking at a community or secularly, or looking at a community of the people of God, or looking at the society generally, geniuses help to advance us. They help to advance things. So we need as many geniuses as possible. We need people to break grounds, discover new things, do things exceptionally well to move us forward at whatever level of the society you're considering it. So this topic is very important. Now, what are these three things that these parents have discovered? One is they actually expose these children to many things so that they can discover their unique abilities. So vast exposure to many things in order to discover unique abilities. And how does that apply maybe to an adult? Whenever you have the opportunity to try something new, something different, maybe you're in an organization and people are being given the opportunity to work on a project, don't count yourself out. You're in a community and volunteers are needed and you can actually participate. Don't count yourself out. Don't count yourself out of something before you have tried it, before you have seen that, oh, this is not something I can do. Give it a try. Don't be afraid of trying, because in trying, you discover abilities that you do have, which you may not know that you have. The second thing I've discovered that these parents actually do is they immerse these children in systems that actually strengthen those abilities that they have discovered. So find a system that helps you to put what you have into practice. If you have discovered that you have a particular skill, why not go for some training on it? There's so many online courses and even free trainings, things that allow you to practice what you have. So practice, practice, practice. Keep working on that ability and you will perfect it. Before you know it, ingenuity begins to show forth. The third thing is that they streamline the activities of these students so that they can eventually focus on the areas where they show unique abilities. So when you begin to discover areas where you're really good, why not just focus more on those areas and give yourself to them so that you can really become exceptionally good at it? I want to say that everybody can become a genius. And why do I say that? From what Thomas Edison said, where genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration, a genius is simply someone who has taken their talent and put in the hard work to make it distinctive. So everybody has a talent. In the story in the Bible, the parable of the talents, the master gave each of the servants a talent. Even though they had varying quantity of talents, at least everybody had a talent. Each person has something that they can develop, something that they can work on for the common good of whatever environment they find themselves in. And when you're able to bring in solutions that enhance your community, your family, your society, your church, your environment, you move everybody forward. And that makes God really pleased, because the master in the parable of the talents represent God. And so God is pleased when we bring in our ingenuity to advance the cause of everybody for good. Thank you very much. And that will be all on unleashing the genius within. So do you think that you are a genius, or do you think you can become a genius? And have you discovered your ingenuity? You may just want to share in the comment section, and let's keep this conversation rolling. Until next time, when we bring you another interesting, inspirational, and educational video, like, share, subscribe to this channel. Bye for now.